A boundary that I had to set was when I was 19. And some of you may have heard this because I do talk about it occasionally. But when I was 19, I had an encounter with my older brother who was an alcoholic. And I was at his house. We were doing some things and he had been drinking all day. And I heard him say he was going to grab more alcohol. And so I threw his keys in the freezer and just hid them from him. And when he came looking for them, his wife at the time said, "Oh, you better talk to your little sister about that because she hid your keys." And so he got really angry with me because I wouldn't give them back to him. And he actually picked me up and slammed me up against the wall. He was much taller than me, so that we were face to face. And he said some pretty nasty things that blocked that part out. But the gist of it was I gave him his keys, told him he could go do what he needed to do. But what I learned from that was this. After it was all said and done the next day, he didn't remember anything. He didn't know what had happened. Nothing bad happened to him in the process. He didn't actually go anywhere. But I set a boundary. Something really good came out of it. I realized that while he was drinking, I was not going to stay overnights with him. I was not going to spend weekends with him. I was going to still love him. I love him with all my heart, but I was not going to do that portion. I was just going to spend time with him and love him as best I can and let him deal with that side of his life. And by me setting that boundary and saying, I'm not going to do this anymore, I was protecting myself. I did not understand that at the time, but I was protecting me. And that is what a boundary is. It is about protecting your energy, your time, your space, whatever you need, and letting the other person know how that's going to be handled. I didn't cut him out of my life. I didn't tell him I'd never talk to him again. I simply said, I love you, but I'm not doing this anymore. This is you. I'm taking care of me. And that's how you set a boundary that really protects yourself. So if you're ready to set boundaries like that, comment or DM me the word boundary, and I'll send you a free resource.